Hi, my name is Doug Leisenring, and I am the superintendent at Delta Schoolcraft ISD. The ISD is a service agency that's here to serve all the local schools in Delta and Schoolcraft County. And before I got this job, I used to be an elementary and high school principal in the Escanaba schools. And one of the things I used to love doing the most was reading books when I was an elementary principal. This is our preschool we have at Delta Schoolcraft ISD, and our careers and education students work with our preschool students every day during the week, improving their skills and helping out the kids. So what I'm going to read for you today is a book that's really good for this. This is my favorite book to read, Petite Rouge, a Cajun Red Riding Hood. Now the funny part about this is I'm probably going to mispronounce some words trying to do a Cajun accent. So this is a combination Cajun, Yooper, and California where I was born. So never mind the camera person laughing at you. So Petite Rouge, a Cajun Red Riding Hood. And even got a glossary of words I'm going to butcher. So back in the swamp where the Spanish moss grow, I heard me a story from long time ago. In a little old house that been built out of wood, live a girl people call Petite Rouge Riding Hood. One day when her grandmare came down with the flu, Petite Rouge mama told her what she got to do. Take her this gumbo and 3 or 2 sweater, and some of this boudin gonna make her feel better. You can take the pirog with that big, long push pole, then there's just one more thing that you need to be told. Don't stop in the swamp. Don't you stop on the way, because the swamp's full of gators. Yeah, that's what they say. So you take the cat and the pirog with you, and bring yourself home just as soon as you're through. Petite Rouge take that food and her cat Tijan too. Then jump in the pirog like she told to do. Mama wave adieu, and Tijan he waved back, as he float through the swamp where the water looked black. They don't be gone long when they see by a stump a big long green log that got plenty of bump. That log had come close to the pirog and say, "Now what you two doing out here, s'il vous plaît?" It was Claude, that old gator. Petite Rouge got a hunch. That old Claude thinking he'd like to have her for lunch. "We're taking this food to my grandmare," she say, "and I got me this pole, so you get out of the way." "Pardon, mademoiselle, I don't mean to be rude. I was just thinking that maybe you share some of your food. A taste of that boudin or shrimp etouffee, that's all that I want, then I get out of the way." Petite Rouge raised that pole way up high in the air, and she looked at old Claude, and she give him a stare. "I'm counting to 3, and if you still there, this pole gonna hit you where you part your hair." And when she say 1, old Claude back out the way. He know that the girl sure enough mean what she say. Then little Petite Rouge pushed that pirog again, and old Claude closed his eyes, and old Claude start to grin. "I got an idea, and I know what to do. I'll get me that food and that little girl too." That gator swim fast, and then quick as the mouse, he'd be up on the porch of Grandmare's old house. He opened the door and then stick in his head, and then he seen Grandmare asleep in the bed. He tried to tiptoe so she don't hear no sound, but his tail bumped the shelf and 2 cups fall down. And when he hit the floor, crash! It break both them cup, and Grandmare she hear it, and Grandmare wake up. "Sacré!" she exclaimed, "I know this ain't right." Then she run in the closet and locked that door tight. "Ha ha," old Claude laughed, "you can hide, that's okay. In fact, it's more better with you out of the way." Claude put on the nightgown and Grandmare's nightcap, then jump into bed like he taken a nap. He pull up the covers round his big old green head and pretend that he's Grandmare just lying in bed. And sure enough, right soon there's a knock at the door, and Claude say, "Come in, what you stay outside for?" And in walked Jean and Petite Rouge Riding Hood, and they look at that Grandmare, and she don't look good. Petite Rouge say, "Grandmare, your face it's all green, and your skin got them bumps. Now what do that mean?" Old Claude make a smile, and he say, "It's the flu. It makes me all green with the bumps, that's for true. Why don't you come closer, 'cause I want to see all that good food your mama done cooked for poor me." Petite Rouge Riding Hood and then Tijan the cat, they take a step closer from where they was at. Petite Rouge say, "Grandmare, I know you've been sick, but I think my eyes be playing on me a trick. Your mouth kind of big and your nose kind of long, and it got me on feelings that something done wrong, or something bad wrong. I've been rubbing my nose with them tissues, say Claude, and my nose look funny because I rub it too hard. Now come one step closer, said Claude kind of sweet, because I'm thinking that maybe it's about time to eat. Petite Rouge and Tijan got it real close, and when Claude smiled, Tijan turned as white as them ghosts. Petite Rouge, she said, Grand-mère, your teeth big and white. And Tijan and me knows that something ain't right. And that's when Claude laughed and he say, ah, ma oui, it ain't right for you, but it's sure right for me. Claude threw off them sheep. Petite Rouge said, hey, it's that gator who want to make lunch out of me. Claude crawled out of the bed and then out onto the floor. Then Petite Rouge know she got some trouble for sure. Petite the cat, y'all, he knew what to do. He's smart for a cat, yeah, you know that for true. When Claude turned his back, Tijan run to the table and jump up on top just as far as he able. He found him this bottle that said red hot sauce. Then he reached back his arm and he gave it a toss. He saw Petite Rouge catch the sauce in her hand. Then he pulled out the basket a piece of boudin. He tossed that boudin just when Claude started to hiss. Tijan crossed his fingers and hoped she don't miss. Petite Rouge watched the boudin come flying through the air. Then she reached up and catch it, but guess who right there? That's right, it was Claude. Petite Rouge knew one thing. Old Claude's mouth ain't open because he liked to sing. She take that hot sauce and for you count to 2, she soaked that boudin with that hot sauce true and true. She shoved that boudin right in front of Claude's nose. Just about the same time, Claude then snapped his jaws closed. He think he done bite Petite Rouge Riding Hood, and at first Claude be thinking, she tastes pretty good. But then he stopped chewing and closed both his eyes, then sit up and think, maybe he gonna die. He make them back flip cause that boudin's so hot, and the next thing you know, his tail tightened him knot. He danced all around, he didn't know what to do. His mouth felt like fire, his nose burning too. So into the swamp with his mouth open wide, Claude jumped in the water to cool off inside. And then from the closet, Grand-mère she peek out, cause she wanted to see what be making Claude shout. And when she see Claude in the swamp jumping round, she come out the closet and dance up and down. Then Grand-mère Tijan and Petite Rouge Riding Hood be roll on that floor, and they laugh themselves good. Then Grand-mère stand up as she dusts off her clothes. She said, oh, that food for sure smell good to my nose. Now pull up some chair and let's take a look at all that good food your mama done cook. And soon they all eaten that shrimp etouffee, boudin and the gumbo with lots of filet. And when they all through, Petite Rouge tell Grand-mère, now go sit yourself down in your big rocking chair. Grand-mère she sit down with Tijan on her lap, and soon Petite Rouge and them all take them nap. And folks in the swamp say that sometimes they see old Claude hang around that old stump of a tree. Cause Claude, that old gator, he finally cooled down. But when he see people now, he don't come around. Old Claude reckon people be too hot to eat. He didn't know that the hot sauce done made all the heat. Old Claude, he been tricked, so it all worked out good for Tijan, Grand-mère, and Petite Rouge Riding Hood. I hope you enjoyed that book. I love reading it. I apologize for the 18 different slangs and terms I use, but have a great reading month, everybody. Goodbye.